Like a yoga cool down, or is that okay? Just we'll do a warm up and then go through. Just and if we have time at the end, we can do a little yoga. But
oh, I hope so.
Oh, ouch! I was sitting on my foot. My foot fell asleep. Okay, so let's see. Can you see me okay? Good.
Yeah. I can't stay in the.
All right. We'll just do some shoulder rolls to start here. Oh yeah, your room is really bright, Amelia. You have good lighting too. And then you can roll to the front.
I hear my own, but I hear yours too. I'm hearing Kay's shoulders crunch.
I'm hearing my own crunch too. Yeah, I have crunchy shoulders too. I don't know why. Then we're just going to do a lateral stretch here. So we'll just stretch up and over, and you can take a few breaths. Does it hurt when you roll your shoulders, Kay, or it's just?
No, it's a tendon snapping over
Okay.
Condyle, I think. It doesn't hurt. And yeah. I don't do it too much.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah, we'll do that once more on each side. So just up and over. All right, and then let's do a few arm circles. So just little circles going to the back. And then you can reverse your circles.
Air being pushed around.
Good. And then you can bring your arms down. Then this, we'll just do these empty coats, kind of swinging side to side a little bit.
Do the motorized head for the vacuum cleaner?
No.
A little thing.
Oh, that was funny. I was thinking, did someone pop into the Zoom? You know how? Oh no, that was at your house. And good. Then you can shake everything out, and then we're just gonna march in place here. March. Yeah, you can march around the room if you want. If you don't want to stay in place. And then you can come center, and then this one you can just take your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and then we're just gonna take the arms around in a circle. This is the stirring the pot. Have any of you done Tai Chi?
I haven't.
You have, Amelia?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. This is a Tai Chi thing, but to get your chi gathered, then you can go the other way. But I think it's also just a good warm up for the upper body.
I like this one. You can feel.
Good. Then you can come back center. I'm going to have you march in place once more here, or around the room if you want, for variety. Few more seconds of marching. And then you can march back center, and then we'll just do a little step side to side here. So first without arms, or you can just let your arms swing actually. Back and forth here. And we'll take one arm up. So just as you step in, you can take your opposite arm up. Then we'll take the arm across the body here. All right. Okay. Do you feel warm? A little warmed up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Okay. So let's get started. So we'll do one set of each exercise. Is that good? That's what we did last time, right? Okay. Okay. So this one is balance and coordination. Actually, let me just tilt this down a little. So here where the foot is, it's going to just point front and then side and back. And so when you go to the front, we're going to take the opposite arm. You can have both arms out. And so front, actually, now I'm going to tilt this back up, sorry. So when you go front, the arm's going to come up. Then when you go side to the side, and when you go back, the arm comes out. So kind of like a little ballet. So we go front, and then we go side, and then, yeah. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Let's see. This, I'm gonna have you just do, we'll do like 8 rounds on each side here instead of timing. So I can do it with you. So you want to keep the navel to the spine here and really work that standing leg. Have you do one more round of this. Good. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we'll take the other leg. So you go front, side, and back. Front, side, back.
This is like a mental.
Yeah, this one
challenge.
is more of a a brain challenge. A little bit of balance, coordination, but yeah, I think it's good brain exercise.
Counterintuitive.
What was that, Linda?
It's counterintuitive. You want your arm to go back when your leg goes back.
Yeah, that also. I try to throw you off a little with the directional stuff. We'll do one more on this side. And good.
Oh, good.
Okay, good job. Yay. Okay, next one, let's get the dumbbells. So for Nelia and Elisa, I think like your medium weight, you both have 5s, 8s, and 10s? No.
Yes.
5, 8, 10. Maybe start with 5s actually for this to begin, and then just to see how it feels. This one is the bow and arrow with the dumbbells. And so this one, you can just have a little bend in the knees, your feet a little wider than hip width apart. And then we're gonna start here with the arms extended. And then you're just gonna pull back and then extend front. And then pull back like you're about to shoot a bow and arrow. So
a rotation in the trunk?
what was that, Kay?
Is there rotation in the trunk?
Just pull no, not in the trunk. So just the shoulder pulls back a bit and come forward. So it's back And this one, I'm gonna time you guys and watch your form here. We'll just do like another 30 seconds since you were already doing it.
I'll get in there.
Good. So this one too, you want to just make sure you're keeping the navel to the spine. You can keep a little bend. Good, Amelia. Bend in those knees. Yeah. How is shoulder? Are your shoulders okay? Linda, you
Yep,
can do
yep.
that.
It's fine.
Are you switching it up for your shoulders? Or because it's here and then you pull
I'm
back?
sorry. I'm
There you go.
just not doing it right. So now we pull back. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to bend your.
And you can take a break.
Okay.
Good. Everybody okay on those? Another.
Definitely, those were 5s. Was that what you said?
Yeah, five. Was that okay? Enough weight?
Yeah, I tried the 8s and that I couldn't do that.
Okay. All right. So 5s. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is a straight leg deadlift. And Elisa and Nelia, probably your 8-pounders will be good for this one. Kay and Linda, you can just use your weights. And this one we've done before, I think. So I'll show you from the side. Just a slight bend in the knees, and you come over with a flat back, not all the way over, so like at kind of like a 45-degree angle here. You stick your butt out and the weight in the heels, and then you want to kind of tuck your pelvis and just come straight up. So when you come up, you want to use your glutes and your hamstrings and your back muscles. So it's not a lot of movement, but it actually is a really good kind of full body exercise. So from here, lift up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, navel to the spine. And then come back over with that little bend in the knees, and then back up, squeeze everything. And then up and squeeze.
How do you
Then
squeeze
you-
the hamstrings?
What's that?
How do you squeeze the hamstrings?
Good question. So when you come up and like try to like press your heels into the floor, and it should activate your hamstrings, and then squeeze the glutes, and
Oh yeah, there.
so isometrically you're like pressing the heels and the hamstring should be engaging there.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, yep, no problem. I'm gonna do a few more with you, and then I'm gonna come check your form here. Okay, you can keep going just a few more if that's okay, just so I can check your form. That looks good, Elisa. Good, Nelia. Let's see, Kay and Linda. Good, that looks good. Kay, when you come up, you don't have to bend your elbows, so you can just let the weights kind of hang with you. So they're just coming. Good, perfect. Everybody looks good? Yes.
This is an important one because when I garden, my back just goes. Bleh.
Yeah, this one works your back muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings, your core. I mean, and you can even do it without weights and it still is effective. Nelia, just don't forget to bend your knees. Like, yeah. And then when you come up, you straighten. Good. There you go. Good. Any questions on this one?
Is
No,
it,
that's-
you hold it this way or this way? So,
I like to hold it this way because I feel like this gets in the way of my legs, but if you're comfortable that way, either way is okay. But I think, I don't know why I like it this way better, like with the dumbbell, the round parts facing each other.
right. Just checking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Other way. Okay.
Elisa, your form looks good too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, everyone. And then these, like, once you feel comfortable with them, you can go to your maximum weight, Nelia and Elisa.
Mhm.
But I would just start like with the medium weight for first couple of times, and then you can move up.
Okay.
Good job, everyone. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do a standing chest fly with dumbbells. I think this one will stick with the lighter dumbbells for just to get a feel for it. And let's see, move this up. Okay, so this one, you can, again, just stand with a little bend in the knees, navel to the spine. You can bring your feet like a little wider than hip width apart. So we'll start up like rounded, and then we're just gonna fly. So you can hold your dumbbells with the round parts up and down, and then out. So don't go beyond your shoulders here. So like right in front of the shoulders, and then squeeze as you come together. Try to isometrically like squeeze your pec muscles there and out. So this will be harder than being on a bench because you really have to work your core here, and then your shoulders are working too. So I'm gonna just watch your form and time you for about 30 seconds since you did a few. Good. And just keep that navel to the spine, nice strong core. Amelia, you can keep a little bend in your knees there. Yeah, you like me, you like to lock out your knees. I do that. That looks good. How are you, Kay and Linda? You feel okay with these? Yeah.
Where are your elbows?
Actually, your elbows can be a little wider out, so it's like you're hugging a tree,
Okay.
like
Thank
yeah,
you.
or a big ball
They
kind of.
don't drop.
No, they don't drop.
Okay.
Only if it starts to bother your shoulders, you can drop just to protect your shoulders there. Like if you start getting tired, actually that's probably been about a minute there. So if you want to take a break, you can. But yeah, if your shoulders are feeling okay, you can keep it wide like you're hugging a tree or a ball.
Small tree.
Good. Okay, the next one is a reverse lunge with a step up. So this one you can, if you want to have like a chair or something to step onto, you can, or I'll show you what it is first. Actually, I'm going to use this bed here as so it's going back into the reverse lunge, and you can do that however works for you. If you want to just go a little bit, or if you can drop low, and then we're going to take the foot up and tap either a chair or the bed, or if you feel like your balance is pretty good, you can just lift up and not tap anything. But if you want just for a little help with the balance, you can tap. And also, but you want to try to get to the height of either a chair or the bed. So this one we'll try 30 seconds on each side. You can just keep your hands on your hips. So I'm going to turn this back so that you can see my leg in the lunge. So for the full reverse is almost having your knee to the floor and then lift up. But you can modify tiny little reverse depending on your knees.
You keep coming back to the same leg?
Yeah, so this one, we're gonna go 30 seconds on each leg. And good. These look good. Yeah, and actually having a counter or something to hold on to just in case is good. And then with this one, just again, navel to the spine and try to relax your shoulders. That looks good, Amelia. Good, good. Yeah, everybody looks great. And let's switch to the other leg. Good job, everyone. And Kay, this okay on your knees? This reverse?
Yeah, I can't go very deep, but that's okay.
Okay.
I don't go down very far.
That looks good, Linda. Good job there. All right. Very good, Elisa and Helia. Everybody's looking good. You too, Kay. Looks great. And we're going to go for another 5 seconds on this side. And you can take a break.
That's also balance.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
Oh,
Gotta
balance.
work on
Yes.
one.
Yeah, that's another balance one. If anybody wants water, you can get some water. Get some water.
Thanks.
The next one we have done before, but so some of them, of course, will be a couple of repeats. This one is just simple side bends for the obliques with the dumbbells. You can probably use your 8-pounders there. So just, again, standing with a little bend in the knees, we're just gonna lean to one side, but as you come up, really try to engage the oblique muscles and then over to the other side. So this one, you can just alternate side to side. This one I feel like is a good stretch as well as strengthening for the obliques. And if you want with this one, because you all liked the twisting before, we could do 30 seconds going back and forth. And then just for variety, you can bring the weights up and we can do a little twisting side to side here. I can send you an email with that.
That's good. I like that.
Just to get the obliques working a little more. Does this feel okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Let's see, we'll go one more on each side there. All right, good job. All right, okay, actually, let's hang on to these dumbbells. So the next one, we're just gonna come into a plie squat and hold, if you can, holding in this plie squat. So the legs are wide, the feet are turned out. And then while you're in your plie squat, bicep curls here. So this one, I'm gonna watch you because it's pretty simple. I think you all know this. I just wanna check all your knees. Good, everybody looks great. And Kay, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I think it's actually good because I engage these interior.
The adductors there.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, this actually is easier on the knees to have the feet turned out than a parallel squat. So that's good as long as it doesn't hurt. Good. So this one too will get your inner thighs and your glutes, core too.
That's nice.
Oh, look at that. You guys have your little variety of bicep curls. Good. You can do what they're doing if you want to get the forearms working too. And we'll just go for 5 seconds more. And you can take a break. Good. All right, excellent. Let's see. We just have one more standing. Okay, so this next one, we'll go with the light dumbbells. So this one, we'll do the opposite. Instead of the chest fly, we'll do a reverse fly for the shoulders. So here you can start with the, let me put that, sorry, I'll move my camera, oops, up a little. With the arms out, but a little bend in the elbows, and then we're gonna come out and squeeze the shoulder blades together so you don't have to let your arms come back, like they can still stay a little in front of the shoulders, but as you open, squeeze back here, and then come in and together. So this one will get challenging too, because your arms have to work to keep the weights up there. You're not resting on the floor there, so just squeezing here. And this one, you can keep going. I'm gonna come check everybody's form. Good. Are you doing 8 pounds, Neil? Yeah.
No, these are 5 pounds.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I
say,
can't
wow. Good. Kay, you can actually bring your arms out a little bit more. Yep, good. Yeah, perfect. That looks good, Linda, Lisa, Neil, everybody looks good. Perfect. We'll do another 15 seconds. So, and if this, actually keep going and then I'll tell you, and you can stop. If it starts to feel like too much in that upright position, you can actually do this like kind of in that deadlift position there, leaning over, which will take some pressure off of the shoulders. It'll just get your back working a little bit more too. So if you feel like your shoulders are getting really tired, you can lean over, and here your core and your back will help you some more. So that's an option.
Oh, good.
Third option would be to sit down on a chair and do it, which would be the easiest one, but I think all of you can do it standing.
Yeah.
Everybody okay with that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This we didn't turn and do this.
So now we are going onto the floor. And so you can have your, let's have the dumbbells close by and a light resistance band. You all have a resistance band, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So probably the lighter one would be best for what we're gonna do here. And then what else? Oh, and then do you all have a yoga block? I'm sorry, I forgot if
Yes.
everybody does. You do.
We went out one day and there it was on our doorstep.
Oh,
Very angel Elisa had. I got one.
Oh, actually, Nelia, you can use your foam roller as a yoga block if you don't have one. Yeah, okay, perfect. Even a book or something will work, just in case if you need it. Good. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna move my mat up a little. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, so this one is the side leg raises. And so here you can either be down, like lying on your arm, or if you want to work these obliques a little bit too here, if this doesn't bother your shoulder, you can have your elbow right underneath your shoulder. So whichever variation, and you can use your hand here for support, and we'll flex the feet. And this one, just a little bit of a lift up here. So as you're doing this, just make sure you're not collapsing. So you really want to work the core and lift up and down with the foot flexed. And even if you're here, try to engage those obliques and the core muscles. And I'm gonna time you 30 seconds each side, and I will check your form. Good.
Let's see. Screen. Is it okay?
It's fine. We're on the screen if that's what you
Yeah, I see you. This looks good. Yeah.
What did you say about not using the side muscle, or do use it?
Do use it, yes.
Thank you.
The
When
oblique.
you're, I wasn't paying enough attention when you said when you're on your shoulder. Could you just go over that again?
Yes, yeah.
Or
And
on your
if you guys want, you can take a break because that was 30 seconds there or no more. So when you're on your shoulder, just make sure your elbow is right under your shoulder.
Okay.
And then you can think of like engaging these muscles here, and also navel to the spine, so that as you're doing it, your core stays engaged and you don't start collapsing down like this. So you're up.
It's harder to lift my leg up as far when I do that.
So and these are just little, so it shouldn't go up too far. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is harder to get it up when you're all
I can
engaged.
feel it more right up here. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Good. And then you can switch to the other side if you have not already. And we'll go for 30 on this side. Good. Everybody looks good. Yeah, great. Good. Is your hip okay on that side, Amelia? Does it feel?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go for 5 more seconds. And you can take a break. Good. All right. Yay. Okay, next one is scapular protraction with the dumbbell. I'm sorry, I didn't know how to write this without writing it in a technical term, but it sounds more complicated than it is. This one, so with a light dumbbell, you can just have your knees bent, and we'll do one side at a time. So this is for shoulder stabilization. It's a little bit tedious, but it's a really good exercise. So your arm is extended, and then you're just gonna lift your shoulder up off the mat and then slowly let it come back down. But the whole time you want to keep the dumbbell up and the arm extended and then drop back down.
Okay.
So this one, because I know there's some shoulder stuff going on with some of you, I think, well, in general, I think this is just one of these that's good to make sure the shoulder girdle is stable. So this will do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 on the other side. Good, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. When you come down, Kay, you can try to just come down a little slower.
Not slamming. Okay.
And yeah, that looks good.
Can you see Linda?
Yep, I can. Yeah, that looks good. Linda and Lisa, good. And then let's see, you can switch to the other side. Nelia, just bring your arm forward a little more, like over your chest. Yeah, perfect. Good, good. Yeah. Good. That looks good, Elisa. Good, Kay, that's better. Nice and smooth. And Linda, that looks good.
There's such a difference from one side to the
Ah,
other.
yeah, I was gonna say that yeah, usually there is a big difference. What side is easier for you? Your left?
I'm so right dominant that
Uh-huh.
it's like this is tagging along.
Ah. And you can take a break. Good. All right, good job. Okay, now without any weights, so on your back for the abs, this one you can either do we'll start with the legs up and then just lowering one leg at a time, so straight leg lowers. But if that doesn't work for you, you can modify this and do heel taps here. Whichever variation you do, just make sure you're really keeping your low back connected to the mat and your abs are engaged. And if you want more of a challenge, you can lower both legs down at the same time. Just be careful of your low back. So whichever variation. I actually don't like the both legs down, but maybe, I don't know, Elisa, I don't know. It's up to you guys, but for me, it always hurts my low back. So you can pick your poison there, and I will time you for another 40 seconds here.
And are your feet supposed to be flexed?
Yes, let's flex the feet. Yeah. And then really keep that low back pressing into the mat there. And also don't let if you're doing the leg lowers, don't let your foot touch the mat. So just before it touches, bring it back up. Heel taps, you can tap. And we'll go for another 10 seconds. Do you time each other when you're doing this? You still do your timing, and that's great. Good for you. You can take a break.
We do the 30-second, and the 10-second used to be for us to get in mind what was the next exercise we were going to do.
Yeah.
But now it's just encouragement.
Like you're almost done. Very good. Good. All right. And okay, the next one is the Sphinx pose. So this one is where you're lying face down. I'm not sure if this will work for everyone. If it doesn't. So basically you're just, the elbows are right underneath the shoulders, and then your fingers are just spreading wide, and then you lift your chest and shoulders. lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and then press the tops of the feet into the floor and gently press your pubic bone down. So we stay in this position and just breathe. It really works your lower back. Linda, what do you think about that?
I'll get in the position to see how it's.
Okay. I think for Kay, Amelia, Lisa, is this okay for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You said
I missed the instruction you gave
you
in the
push which bone? Your tailbone down? Is that what you said?
Your pubic bone, actually.
Pubic bone.
Pubic
Okay.
bone, and then also to press the tops of your feet into the mat as you do it. So you're lifting the chest, pressing gently the tops of the feet, and gently pressing your pubic bone down. And then you just look straight ahead and breathe. And if you need to take a break, you can always come down, because even though this is kind of a simple pose, after a minute, it starts to get hard. So I'm going to come check your form. You can keep breathing here. That looks good. Good, Kay. Good, Linda. Does that feel okay, Linda? Yeah. And Elisa, are you on your elbows?
I am.
Okay. Oh, yeah. See your other elbow. Okay. Very good, Amelia. Just as much as you can, try to relax those shoulders, everyone.
Oh,
And you have 5 seconds to go.
doesn't look like anything, but
Yeah, then it starts working that low back. You can take a break. So you can just lower it down, and let's just release the low back a little here. So you can just let your cheek rest on the floor, and yeah, just windshield wiper those legs side to side a little bit.
oh, it's the back window.
Yes.
Back window. Yes.
Windshield wiper the back window, yes. And if you would like to, if it feels good, you can just press back into a child's pose there and just stretch out your back. Or you can come onto your back with the knees to the chest. Or just keep windshield wipering until we switch over. Let's see, what's next? Skull crusher or tricep extensions. You all remember skull crushers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I know that's a terrible name, but so good. So with the skull crushers with dumbbells, let's see, Elisa and Amelia, probably your 8-pounders will be good for this one. So we're just going to do it with the knees bent and the arms extended, and then just bending at the elbows to about 90 degrees and then up. And so when you bend your elbows, try not to let your arms come back at all. So the shoulders are really pressing into the mat, and then isolate those triceps. So bend and then up, and the arms don't move forward or back, just bending at the elbows. And good. Okay. Let me just get this time. Okay. Good. Good. These look good. Linda, you can bring your arms forward a little bit more over your chest. Like,
Towards my knee, you mean?
yeah, towards your knees. Yeah, perfect. And then just try to tuck your elbows in a little bit more toward one another. Yeah. Is that okay?
So we're not going down to the forehead though.
Almost to the forehead,
Almost. All right. Got
but
it.
don't touch, don't crush your skull.
I was trying to go past my head.
Oh, no, you can go. Oh, and actually, Nelia, you guys can take a break. Sorry, that was a minute. Nelia, you don't have to go down that far. So just like almost to your head. Yeah, and then back. Good. Yes. Very good. And that was a minute.
Hey.
Good job, everyone. There you go, Elisa. Good. That way is probably easier to.
Yeah.
move up your-
It's too much weight, so it's 12.5
Oh, okay.
one, but I can take one of these little bars off.
Oh yeah, those are nice. The dumbbells that so you can make it a 10. 10-pounder?
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice. All right. Very good, everyone. Okay. Now you can take your resistance band and the lightest one that you have is probably, wait, maybe Linda and Kay, you only have one.
No, we got more.
Okay. Well, actually, whatever you have available, just as long as it's not super thick. And I'll show you this one. So this, we're going to do a little shoulder scapular retraction, I guess. The arms are extended, and then you're just going to pull the band away so your arms stay straight. Let me see, maybe I should go this way. So we pull so that your shoulders engage, and then a little lift up. So you can just bring your shoulders up like little micro crunch, or you can come all the way up to tap your band to your knees, and then you're going to come all the way back down, relax the shoulders. So like let it go. And then again, we're going to pull, come up either just a tiny bit or tap to the knees, and then back down and relax. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Will you do it one more time for me?
Yeah. And can you see me if I'm like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull apart, but hold and then pull so your shoulders engage. And then little lift up of the shoulders. You can either just come here and then come back, or come all the way up, tap your band to your knees while the shoulders are still pulling. Then you come back and then relax the shoulders. So then we pull, lift, back, and relax. Pull,
Relax between. Okay.
lift,
All right.
and relax. That's good, Elisa. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Good. Nelia, you have questions or?
I just haven't done it yet. I was trying to figure out how to make you big, and then I got small, and now I can't.
Oh.
It was
Uh-oh.
technical difficulties.
I see.
Whoa, okay.
Are you okay? And if your band is pretty thick, which yours might be, Nelia.
Yeah, I need to get I do have one, but it's in Christopher's room, so.
Okay. So for now, you can just widen your hands a little bit too if you want to make it less. That's good, Elisa. Good, Kay and Linda. That looks great. Is everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. That's good. Let's see. I'm gonna have you go for another 15 seconds if that's okay. I'm sorry, I keep messing up our time here because I'm not as good a timer as you all. Good, and let's go one more and then you can take a break. Good, all right.
Yay.
Good job, yes. Okay, we have 2 more to go. So this is a side plank variation. I'll show you what I have in mind, but there's many other options for this. And for this one, you can have your yoga block or your foam roller handy in case you need it. Nelia, you probably should put your thing so that it's stable, so that it's not rolling, but for this one, so with one knee on the mat and then the other leg out to the side, you can use your block here, or you can bring your fingertips to your mat, and then this might be enough, or if you can, we're to raise the leg and hold either here or here. So it's a little bit of balance, it's obliques. You might want something under this knee too, depending on your knee sensitivity. So also, if it doesn't feel good to be on your knee, you can do a modified side plank with the knees stacked and on the forearm, and then just lifting the hips here, if that is better for you. So,
I can't do that.
good. Elisa's up there. That looks good. All right, so I'm gonna have you do 30 seconds on each side.
Save the best for last, huh?
Still got one more after this.
I don't
Good.
think
That looks good. Amelia, you okay? Do you have a question?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I don't quite have it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, not your fault.
Elisa, if you want to take a break, we can. Sorry, we left you hanging up.
Oh,
Okay, so the knee is stacked under the hip, and then the other leg is out to the side. We'll do it with the block first. So you might just stay right here, or you can raise that opposite leg up and use your block for support. The other option is to just come fingertips to your mat. And so, good, Kay, that looks good. And then for Linda, are you just gonna do the plank down there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good, Elisa, Amelia, okay, that all looks good. And all right, let's stay there for another 5 seconds, then we'll switch to the other side. Good, okay. And then, so now we switcheroo. And then you might just stay here, or if you can, lift that leg up. And if you want, you can bring your fingertips to your mat or your roller or block. And breathe. And I am not looking at my watch. I'm sorry, so I'm going to guesstimate here. And you can take a break. Good. All right. So, yeah, that one you can kind of play around with. Just a little variation of a side plank. But, okay. And then the last one is a bridge, but if you can with marching, so to get a little more hamstrings and glutes here. So first just coming into your bridge, and then if you can, you're just gonna march here. So trying to keep your hips up, navel to the spine. And then as you lift one foot, really press that opposite heel into the mat so that you're really getting those hamstrings and glutes working and the core. And you don't have to march if that doesn't feel good. You can just hold your bridge. And okay, I'm gonna time you. Good. Yes, good. Everybody's bridges look great. And just make sure you're breathing while you're doing this. Good. We have 10 seconds to go here. And you can take a break, so you can lower down, and then you can all just take your knees to your chest if you want. And just release your low back a little bit there. Good job, everyone. All right, that was the whole ticket, and we still have 10.
awesome.
Yay. Good
Love
job,
it.
everyone. Yay.
Love it.
Out of trouble.
Oh, good. Do you have any questions on anything so far, or?
I don't think so.
No.
Great.
I think
No.
aren't we recording it? Are we recording
Oh,
this?
yeah. Yes, that's right. It says recording.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, perfect. And so do you want to do a little yoga cool down? Okay, very good. I'm going to just take off my shoes. And yeah, and if you have questions after you watch the recording, you can always email me. No problem. Okay, good job, everyone. You guys are very impressive. Okay, let's do, actually, you know what, we'll come back onto the back and bring the knees to the chest again there, if that's okay. So you can hug those knees, and then if you want to, you can just make little circles going around in one direction. And then you can reverse your circles. And then you can bring the knees back to stillness here, and you can keep your right knee in and then just extend your left leg out on the mat. So from here, you can take your left arm out to the side, like just in a T or just resting by your side. And then from here, we're just gonna open that right knee a little bit out to the side, like to open the inner thigh muscles a bit. Yeah, and then you can bring it back through center, and then you can switch hands, take that left hand and just like a half twist, not a full twist there. So just a little bit over to the left side, and then you can inhale, bring it back through center, and exhale, open out a little bit. And then one more time, inhale, bring it through center, and exhale, like a half twist there. And then we'll come back center. You can extend your right leg, and we'll take the left knee to the chest. And then same thing here. So first, just opening out to the left side, just a little bit. And then you can bring it through center and a little twist over to the other side, halfway. And then using the breath. So inhale, center, and exhale, out. And then inhale, center, exhale, just a little half twist. Good. And then you can come back center, extend both legs out on the mat, and then let's reach the arms up overhead. So just taking a nice full inhale, reaching through your fingers and toes if that feels okay. You can bring your hands behind you if that works. Yeah. Then as you exhale, just let the arms come back by your sides. And then let's bend the knees again, and you can roll to one side, and we'll come up onto our hands and knees just for a little bit here. So coming to that tabletop position with your wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up, and then the knees right beneath the hips. And then from here, we'll come into a few cat-cow tilts. So you can inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chest, and look up. And then exhale, round the spine, drop the chin to the chest, drop the tailbone. Good. So we'll do that. Let's go 3 more times in each direction here, and you can just go at your own pace. Just use your breath here. And after your last cat tilt, you can come back center. And then from here, if this works for you, you can tuck your toes and then lift the sits bones up and come into downward facing dog. If this doesn't work for you, you can, yeah, Linda, actually, you can stay where you are there in like a half child. So if you're up in your down dog, you can pedal your feet, just bend one knee and then the other just to stretch out your calf muscles a little. We won't stay here for too long, don't worry. And then you can press both heels down to your mat. And then we'll lower the knees back down to the mat. You can untuck your toes, and then you can sit back to child's pose here, either with the arms extended or bringing your hands right underneath you. Just taking a few breaths. And then you can come up, and then you can come into a seated position. And we'll take this one leg in, one leg out, the stretch here. So this leg, you can either have it right up against your inner thigh, or you can have it out in front of you, depending on what feels best. And you can flex your right foot, and then we'll inhale, reach both arms out to the side, and on the exhale, stretch up and over the leg, and just take a few breaths here, breathing into the side body. And then you can come back up center. Then we'll just turn to face the leg. And here you can just come out to wherever you feel the stretch. So it might just be a tiny, tiny bit there. Yeah, good. And then you can drop your nose toward your knee. And breathe. And then we'll come back up center and we'll switch over to the other side. And you can take that other leg, we'll flex the left foot and then inhale, reach both arms out. And then on the exhale, just stretching up and over the extended leg there, yeah. And just breathing, good. And then you can come back up through center and turn to face your leg, and then just walking down the leg a little bit and dropping your nose down toward your knee, breathing into the hamstring muscles. And then you can come center, and from here you can take both legs out in front of you and just give your legs a little shake. And then we're going to come to our backs for the finale. So you can come onto your back with the knees bent, and from here you can just extend your right leg up and either hold behind your thigh muscle or behind your knee, and just breathe into that. Try to relax your shoulders. You can relax your foot here too. You don't have to point or flex. And then we'll cross the right foot over the left knee. And you can either stay here, or if you want to take that left leg up and interlace your hands beneath the left knee and just breathe into that. And then you can lower both legs down, back to bent knees here, and then we'll just extend the left leg straight up, either holding behind your thigh here or behind the knee, and just breathing into the stretch. And then same thing, you can cross the left foot over the right knee, either staying there or taking that right leg up and interlacing beneath. Yeah, good. Just breathing. Reverse pigeon pose here. And then you can let both legs come down. So just with the knees bent, you can bring both arms out to the side. And then here we'll just do a little like windshield wiper, but with on our backs now. I guess we're doing the front window. So you can let your knees fall gently to the right side. And then you can inhale up through center, and then nice and easy. Just be careful with your lower back here. Let them fall to the other side. We'll do that once more on each side. So just inhale through center, exhale, let them fall. And then inhale and exhale to the other side. And then you can bring both knees center. We'll bend the right knee to the chest and extend the left leg straight out. And then you can take your left hand to your right knee, reach your right arm out to a T position, and we'll come into the knee down twist here. So letting the right knee cross over to the left. And you can look over your right shoulder if that feels comfortable. Just taking a few breaths in the twist. And then you can slowly come back through center, extend the right leg out, and we'll take the left knee to the chest. And then same thing, but taking your left arm to a T, letting that left knee cross over to the right. And you can look over your left shoulder if that feels comfortable. Few breaths in the twist here. And then you can come back through center. We'll extend both legs out. And if you would like to, you can take one last full body stretch. So just inhaling, reaching through the fingers and toes. Make your body as long as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, just let your arms come back by your sides. And you're all done. Good job, everyone. Yay,
Yay.
good work.
Fantastic. We
Good
love
job.
it, Lori.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Good job to all of you. Yay.
Great.
Bravo. Yay.
I love the yoga stretches at the end. That's really nice.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure that we have time then to do that every week. This time we seem to get through the exercises quicker than last time. Maybe they were more complicated last time. But anyway, yeah, we'll do that. We can do that each week. A little. I mean, not each month. Yes.
So do we have anything on the calendar for next month?
We don't, not yet. Let's see. I can do it. I could do it that Sunday before Thanksgiving. I don't know how that works for all of you.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no. I think it's is it the 22nd? Yeah, let me just grab my calendar.
Yes, it's the 22nd.
The 22nd.
22nd.
That's like 4 weeks from now, right?
Yeah.
Does that work for everyone?
Yep.
Yep.
Works for me.
All right, that sounds great.
And I'll do the payment this time, and I'll do. Is Venmo okay for you?
Well,
No, I already did the
but
payment.
Elisa, she paid already for this one. So Linda.
No, the next one.
Oh, okay. Yes, Venmo is good. I'm gonna have you send it to Maggie's account if that's okay. So I don't have my own Venmo, and I mean I should set one up probably.
That's fine. Just 10 minutes.
Is that okay? Okay, I'll email you what to.
Yeah, just email me her account. Sure. Because I'm just setting up Venmo, so I haven't done it before. So
Oh, okay. So
it'll be my first time. I'm all excited.
Okay, very good. I know I should set up my own. I don't know why I'm so paranoid about all of these things, but you find it trustworthy, Venmo? You use it, right, Elisa? Venmo?
I use it.
Yeah, and it's good.
I think
No,
it's
I had cautions too. I was just reading everything, but it actually looks like it has more protections than other things, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
So, but that's because I read through everything.
That's good. Well, I trust you, Nelia. Thank you for reading through everything. And do you use it, Linda and Kay? You use Venmo too? Or
I've tried to set it up. My iPhone's too old.
okay.
No, I've avoided it. You know, I do teach one class of Feldenkrais class, but I don't use. No money's involved.
You don't charge.
Oh, that's
I don't
nice.
charge it. There's
yeah.
one woman who sends me a check every 4
Oh,
months.
that's nice.
Yeah, and once somebody else once randomly sent me a check, but
Oh.
so my income is the same, and I don't earn my living from it. So I just
Right.
feel a little slightly uncomfortable for people who do charge money because I don't want to cut into their business. I don't want to undermine their.
Well, no, I think that's great that you're doing it as a volunteer.
And I definitely don't want to anyhow. So that's my choice.
I want to take back what I said. What I read was about PayPal, and that PayPal has more protections than Venmo, actually.
Okay.
So, it's the other way around, that PayPal is actually, I think you were cautious about PayPal, but it actually has more protections
That's
than
what I read too.
That
Venmo.
Venmo, okay. I
Yeah.
did have a PayPal account and then I wasn't using it, so I ended up shutting it down, whatever. But so do you have PayPal then, Nelia, or?
I do, but I can do
Okay.
Venmo.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
to Maggie's address. Don't worry about that. I'm just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to correct I just wanted to be right.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for the info. Great. Well, I hope that you all have a good Sunday and a good month. Stay safe. Oh my gosh, I'll see you after the election. Ugh. Hopefully by the time I see you, we'll actually know who
We can breathe again.
is, who knows how long this will take. Ugh.
Yeah.
But we will need the 15-minute check-in beforehand, no matter what.
Yes, and that maybe we'll need some yoga at the end too, yeah.
I will be there 15 minutes ahead of time, and then people can come in whenever they want to.
Okay, good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, well.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. And I'll see you next month.
Yes.
Yay.
Take
Have
care.
a great day. Take
Okay,
care.
he makes it
Bye.
Did you, just because memory, well, we can look through the video, but if you have the stretch, the yoga that you did afterwards, just, so that I can,
Yes,
that would help just to remember it, to put it in.
Yes, I hope I remember. I did it a little bit on the fly, but I think I remember what we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you a little.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and this is recorded by Kay, right? Oh,
Right.
no, I remember what we did. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a great day.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.